She's not asking for the moon, not diamonds or some grand balloon. Just a moment, just your eyes. Not a kingdom, just no lies. Is it heavy? Is it hard to hold a heart?
Another day, another dollar, and we are back for some bread. So let's get straight into it. Welcome back to another video, man. Today is Thursday. We are going to be looking for a trade on gold. Currently, gold has been pushing up overnight, pushed up overnight, way before London Open, and then just after a few minutes after London Open, it just continued to shoot up. So right now, I'm just waiting to see a final confirmation on the direction it wants to go. Right now, it has reached a swing high. It has not broken it, but it has reached it. So it could be a possible place where it could continue dropping, or it can break it above and then we continue going to the upside. So let's look at what the market has.
I grind cause I gotta get paid. 1% chance, 99% faith. I fell in love with the hustle, I fell in love with the chase. No emotion, put in the pain. We get it no matter the weather. Sun, snow, sleet, rain. Go sleep and do it again.
Alright, so this is the setup for today. I'm waiting to see the market break above here, right? And then possibly drop, right? Something like this. Or if it fails to do so, what I'm waiting for is something like this. Then you see, this will be a good setup for us to participate in. The market retraces back to the downside slightly, and then we target this swing high, because as you can see, the market has been pushing up recently, right, like this. So you would notice that it respected this point of interest right there. Furthermore, coming here, so the market has been respecting bullish momentum overall, as we can see. All right, it has been respecting bullish momentum. So obviously, after it breaks this high, it could be this one, or it could be this one. So from there, it could likely retrace back to the downside, something like this. You see, this could be a possible situation. So we want to see today what the market wants to do. All right, currently, if I go on the daily time frame, we see that we have yesterday it failed to break above the previous daily high, right, which could possibly mean we could retrace all the way to that previous daily low right there, right? That could be a possible thing. But then if I go on the weekly time frame, the weekly time frame tells us otherwise. The weekly time frame tells us that here we just swept the previous week's weekly low, and we might be interested in breaking the previous weekly high like this as well. If I come back down here, we broke this weekly low, and we are overall interested in breaking this weekly high. So you can see, so this is an ICT model, right? Like I don't know, I forgot how it's swing highs and swing lows. Yeah, swing highs and swing lows. You sweep the swing low, you target the swing high. Swing high, you target the swing low. So that's basically it, right? So you can see on the weekly time frame, we are definitely bullish. The weekly time frame is overall bullish, and we keep sweeping out previous swing lows, right? So we are obviously targeting this one overall. And another thing is, just recently, the previous weekly low broke the previous weekly high, which could be a thing where we are targeting this low instead, of which this thing could be a completely reversal pattern to go to the downside. But as you can see, we tested this point of interest on the weekly time frame, which is why we could potentially go up. But then coming again on the daily time frame, the daily time frame is where my concern is, because we want to find a trade for today. But then if we do so, we understand that here the market is creating bearish momentum. It failed to break the previous daily candle with the board. All right, so this is similar to what we were seeing on the daily time frame, that the market could reverse after sweeping a swing high, right? So here we have that swing high swept, and we could be targeting this swing low. You see, as well, the market is technically still bearish as long we have not broken above here. Do you see? as long as we have not broken above here, because if it breaks above here, then this could be a change of character, right? This could be a change of character from testing this point of interest, this one right there. So I'm just going to give it some time and see how it behaves on the 4-hour time frame. To further confirm that we want to sell, it has to break this low. Technically, that's how it has to do. It has to break that low. So I'm just going to give it time, because right now there's a lot of conflicting ideas on gold. So I'll just give it some time and come back later. All right, so I'm just going to be giving gold some time to play out and make confluences that will give me an idea of where the market wants to go, because currently it does look like it wants to buy. Overall, on the weekly time frame, it's very, very bullish. But because on the daily time frame, we've just swept the previous daily high, which is the swing high, right? The market has very, very high chances of dropping, right? And technically, like I said, on the weekly time frame, the market is very bullish. So this will be a slight retracement targeting the previous daily low. It will be a slight retracement on the weekly time frame, because it will still continue to buy regardless, though. You see, so. And like another thing, gold is definitely never overbought. So it making a slight retracement right now, it would make sense, and it will find still pressure to continue buying. But as short right now will be good. It will be a very proper thing to get on gold right now, because we are technically at a swing high. So if it makes, we're at a higher, yes. Exactly, we're at a higher low, so we're looking to make a lower. No, what is this? We're at a, how do you say it? Wait, let's look at this. Okay, now I found it. It's not a higher low, it's a lower high, right? So higher high, higher low, higher. This is not a higher high, man. What is this? This is a lower high, lower low. Yes, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We are looking to make a lower low. Exactly. All right, now I found the correct. The daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame could potentially give us a lower low, which is very, very possible, because like I said, we just swept the previous the previous daily high. You see right there, we just swept the previous daily high. So it is a possible thing that we could target the previous daily lows and we sweep there. Overall, the market can still potentially go bullish, because on the 4-hour time frame as well, I was not looking to buy from this 4-hour. Not exactly, right? But it's here though. This is where I wanted to buy, because just below this, right, we have a beautiful fair value gap, which is where I thought the market was going to come before it actually started shooting up. And I was even shocked that the market bought, because yesterday I was looking to sell from this point all the way back here, but then as you can see, the market just dropped slightly and bought very big, you see. So I'm looking for the market to enter this fair value gap. This is where the market, I'm expecting it to buy. You see, this is the point I'm expecting the market to buy, not here. Like, wait, what is it buying from here? It's definitely not anything really that convincing, you see. And we have a point of interest just with it as well. So you see, this is where I'm expecting to sell the market to, right? But I'm sure I wouldn't need that much if the market drops and I catch it from above there. So I wouldn't even need to sell all the way till there. So another thing, point of interest right there. So like I said, a sale will be a very reasonable thing to get from gold right now, on the daily time frame, given how the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame looks. So then now let's just wait for a mitigation on our 4-hour point of interest right there, like a proper mitigation, because it has not mitigated that point of interest fully. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this and let's see how it does.
Y'all and cooking with y'all and giving out verses and bookings to y'all, making sure wise with hit, man. What did I miss?
Okay, so I'm going to be entering short on gold, right? So we can see that it's rejecting off of our point of interest. So it's it's likely going to hold. All right, I wanted to buy from this level, but as you can see, it seems to be interested in breaking it. So we just got a beautiful fair value gap right there, which is nice. So I'm waiting for the market to retrace back into this level, into this fair value gap, and then I'll enter for shorts. Okay, so it'll be something like this. Something like this. I'm actually expecting it to hit my previous low here. So this will be my trade for today. Okay, so now I just have to wait for a retracement back into that. I like how the 1 hour looks. The 4 hour has a rejection, and I wouldn't say this is a breakout structure, would you? This is a breakout structure to the upside. I was interested in buying from here, but as you can see, this candle rejected. So it doesn't seem like we are going to be interested in going long right now. It does not seem like we're going to be interested in going long. So this is a point, right? So on this chart, we'll try to look for bullish confluences. So I'll also have to wait for mitigation and wait for an hour and see how it reacts there. But now we are buying. I'm interested in, no, we are selling. I'm interested in selling this market today. This is what I'm interested in. Okay, so I'll just place my entry right there. Something like this. So I'm placing it here as well, just so you guys can get a perspective of how it's going to be. Right, so we just wait for the re-entry right there. All right, so it's been about an hour since placing the sell limit. We are still waiting. Nothing has happened yet, so just go on about my day still, man. So like I said, on the daily time frame, we are targeting the daily low, the daily swing low right there, because we swept the daily swing high right there. So I'm just waiting for a retracement back into our entry, and we should be fine, man. We should be fine. We catch this short, man. Will be nice and good. We'll be nearing finishing phase 2. Trust me. So let's give it some time. Okay, so it's been a few hours now since placing the buy limit. So there is nothing else for me to do, and the New York session is about to open. So I'm probably just going to be taking away some time off, you know, and just let the market play out however it wants to play. This also will aid me not having an emotional attachment to the trade, because the more you stare at the trade, eventually you might have an emotional inducement in you. You feel? So being away from the chart completely, I'm sure it helps, and doing something while being away, not just sitting, I guess, but doing something as well. So that does help. So let's get to drawing. So this is something I drew this week. I'm actually proud of this one, because I had never drawn something so, I won't say complex, but like, yeah, I really did do something though. This is like a good artwork though. You feel? It's like one of those things that they were selling in 2023, or let me say during COVID. NFTs, for those that still remember NFTs, people were making money. Those things apparently dropped now in value. They are no longer half of what they were worth. That, in my opinion, the value they had was just hype. Because imagine you're buying a picture with a monkey on it. Somebody could have drawn that, or come on, man, a picture with a monkey on it. Come on, man, money laundering stuff. But this is it, man. This is the artwork I did. Yesterday I did try to draw Goku, but then I don't have a rubber. You see, this I actually drew without a rubber. Right, I was just like, I'll let it play out. However, this was yesterday. I tried to do it, but Goku, I wouldn't say it's complicated to draw, but at least I need a rubber while I'm at it. All right, so right now we are going to draw something else. All right, so we are going to be drawing lot bearers. Can you guys see the visions over? Here's the reference. Okay, and this is how far we are now. I could have done better with the eye, but like, especially drawing with the pencil, it teaches you that mistakes are fine, I guess. Right? It teaches you something like, do your things intentionally, but along the way, don't get too caught up. But this is it so far, man.
Then I don't do it for the gram, I do it for content. I'm willing to die for the shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for the shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke, family selling.
Okay, so this is the final result. He would have been better if I had a pencil, man. Definitely. You see on the nose here, I did a little sketch before I actually made it thin print out, but yeah, we'll get better over time. This is it. You can see this this cheek is a little bit too big. It was intended to be like that though, but yeah. No, let me try to finish this shading right here, and let's see how you come out. Let's try to finish him off. Okay, now this is how it looks. This is him now. I don't know if he's better or with or without, but yeah, we'll see when I get a pencil, man. But yeah, man. Okay, so we are done with the drawing now, and it took about, I don't know, 15-25 minutes, and this is it. Yeah, so this is my drawing now. Tell me, rate this out of 10, man. And the first one is just on the other page. Right there. Oh, wait, I actually like this berries one. Hold on, wait, I actually like it now. Wait. What do you guys think? Is this lot berries to you for those that watch Dragon Ball? Okay, so now I'm just going to leave this market and let it do what it wants to do, man. Because evidently it does not want to give me a short, bro. I've been waiting for a short all day long. And look, this is about to be the second day the market rejecting off of this high, off of this purple line. It's about to be the second day rejecting there. So I'm not so sure anymore if the market will eventually do this, put me into the trade, but I am still expecting a short, man. Coming back down to the 4-hour time frame, we see that we have this, of which it can potentially push the market to the upside, but based on what we have on the 4-hour time frame, this market, on the daily time frame, this market should drop. On the hourly time frame, we have this point right here. So a possible scenario is that it could actually start buying right here because we've swept liquidity, if you can see. Right, let me see. I think I can participate to this buy just to safeguard my sell if in case it's not going to sell. Right, so look at this, take a look. So we have this sell side liquidity has been taken, right? So okay, before I even talk about sell side liquidity, if this low gets broken, I'm keeping my sell limit. But what we have right now is the market rejecting off of this 1-hour time frame. So forgive me guys, I'm everywhere right now, right? But we have the market rejecting off of this 1-hour time frame, right? I actually want a short, but I'm just saying, like, from what it is right now, I can buy until my sell limit. You see? So basically, like, if I can manage to make what I'm going to be risking here, and then I go break even. The moment it reaches there, it's break even. Whether it plays out or not, I'm still fine, right? So if I come down here, we see that it's rejecting off of this point, and if we do manage to break above here, we are interested in a bullish market. All right, so I'm just going to leave the market and probably place an alert. Right, I mean, eventually it will have to break this high. It will have to break this high to go to tip us into our sell limit. But for now, we just have to wait until that happens. And the only reason I'm saying buy I'm just saying I'm going to be buying from here so that I can sell from here. Does that make sense? You see? But yeah, man, this should be it. This should be it. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, so evidently what I'm seeing right now is that the market wants to buy, right? So we go back on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that we reacted off of this 1 hour point of interest. It was well supposed to break it, but it didn't. So I guess that we're interested in buying. All right, so we have a fair value gap right there. So what I want to see in the market right now is the market mitigating the fair value gap, tapping into the most extreme point of interest, and then we go target those previous highs. This is what I'm waiting for right now. So let's just see as well. During Asian session, the market came and tapped into this point of interest, as you can see as well, dropped and made a break of structure to the upside. So this could be a second break of structure that we have heading again to the upside. So let's give it some time. This is my entry now. Okay guys, please do comment, like, share and subscribe so that you come back for another video tomorrow. So we'll get a continuation of today's video tomorrow and see how this trade plays out, or if it does come back to take us into our trade, because currently we don't have nothing just yet. So see you guys.